try, fail, try again. I have had a handful of barbers over the time we've owned the shop, even when I was in other shops that didn't want to do designs, didn't think they had the confidence to do them, didn't think they had the skill set to do them. I would have people ask me to do whatever, whatever design the client wanted. And initially, it was like a badge of honor. I felt like a flex. And then I realized that this wasn't helping the barber. This is not helping anybody get better if I'm doing the work and you're just watching. Most people that do this job as hair care professionals, we are hands-on people. Most of us. I can't speak for everybody because I haven't worked with or met everybody. But I believe that most of us are hands-on learners, and we actually need to experience things and learn physically. I think it's like textile, or I don't know what it's called, but we are physical learners. There are some visual things we can take visual inspiration, but for the most part, we have to actually do the thing. Now, what I would recommend is, especially if you have like great rapport with a specific client, I would do, if they're like, especially if they want like a mid or a high fade, I would take your clippers, create your weight line, and then underneath that weight line, let them know like, hey, I'm trying to get better at doing designs. So I'm going to do a design at the bottom of your weight line where I'm going to cut all this stuff out anyway. And I would practice down there as many times as you can, just to start getting comfortable and understanding how to use your trimmers in order to get the desired result. I would watch other people's videos and look at their posts to see like what designs are people asking for, what style, what are the end results supposed to look like. I think a lot of people make a mistake in the beginning of making really thin lines, like pencil thin lines, razor thin lines. And my issue with that is those aren't going to last very long. Like those designs they won't last long. They won't stand up to combing or brushing. So they do have to be a certain thickness. Now, depending on what you're doing is going to dictate how thick the designs are supposed to be. But for the most part, they're going to be a little thicker in diameter.
Asking someone else
but I would encourage any and everybody trying to learn how to do designs,
your growth.
Practice. Now, if you're just not going to do designs, then let the client know before they sit in your chair that you don't do designs. Pass that money up. Let someone else work with that client. I don't like when someone calls another person over to finish a cut or finish a design. I just think from the client's perspective, how they might feel or think about that. So I don't like doing it. I've definitely done it and I will continue to do it. But I would say, if you're not willing to try and fail and make some mistakes till you get it right, and I understand why you would, but you won't get better until you do. So if you're not willing to take those chances, then I would say pass up that client. Give them to someone else that can do the cut A to Z, design included. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please hit your boy with a like, a follow, a share. Other hair care professionals that may be interested in this topic. Sean Cussa H on all social media. I stream live every day that I work on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. If I could ever get Facebook and OBS to communicate again, I'd love to do that on my Facebook page. But since I can't, TikTok, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Sean Cussa H on all social media. Follow me. Let me know what you think about this topic. I appreciate y'all time.